My name's Daniel Branch and I'm a newly registered learning disability nurse. I work for Lancashire and South Cumbria NHS Foundation Trust as part of their intensive support team. We help people aged 16 or over who have a learning disability, who are presenting in crisis with a risk of either their placement breaking down or there being an admission to hospital. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm just setting off now to Ormskirk Hospital to start my day. The work we do includes home visits, assessments and data gathering to try and identify the function of the presenting difficulties. That's quite a broad range of different people that I can be working with a broad range of needs, which I think makes for a really interesting job. No 2 days are ever the same. So it's now 8 o'clock. I've arrived at the car park for Ormskirk Hospital and I'm about to do my morning meeting that we do each time we're on shift, just to talk through what's happening in the plan for the day. I tend to do that in the car later today because it's possible to do that confidentially, but also if for any reason I need to quickly go and see somebody because an emergency's come up, I'm in the car, so it's easier to go straight away rather than go in. Definitely don't travel light. So it's just coming up to 9 o'clock. We're now going to move on to having the multidisciplinary team meeting, which is a big part of today. That's where we talk through all of the different people that we've been working with and how they're doing. We also have support from occupational therapy and speech and language therapy, and we invite different people from the community teams. So that's really interesting because you get to see what everyone's been doing. It's now 10:30. I'm now moving on to the next thing for today, which is my preceptorship meeting, which is where I meet with my preceptor, who also happens to be my team leader, who I get on really well with, so that's good. The key themes in this preceptorship folder, we've got resilience and well-being, we have communication and leadership, and as I do each thing in practice, in a study session in e-learning, that can get signed off. I've got my RCN Newly Qualified Nurses Handbook, which has a lot of things that actually overlap nicely with my preceptorship booklet, so that's really nice to have that. And I've also got my folder of my different things that I've done, some things from the RCN Nurse Awards there, different bits of certificates and reflections. Hopefully this is going to be a really good session. So I've just now finished the preceptorship session. I had some nice feedback. I was able to share some concerns about things I'd found difficult, things that have gone well. I feel like I've got direction now for the next couple of weeks what I need to work on. So here we are back at the car and I'm getting ready to go on my first patient visit of the day. This is going to be to a lady with a profound learning disability who lives with their family. So I've just got back to the car after doing that first visit. The person I went to see, we've been having a good few days. We've been doing lots of physical health checks and different appointments with people across the MDT, occupational therapy, physio, psychiatrists. It was quite a positive visit, which is always nice. It's now 3:30 and I'm going to be writing up the details of the visit that I did. Very important that we've got an accurate record so that all the relevant people involved in the case can see what's happening. It's just after 5:15. Now I'm going to take advantage of the nice weather to go and have a walk. Helps me to kind of let go of the thoughts from the day from work and relax and catch up on what everyone else has been doing. It's just after 6. I'm very lucky that my university, the University of Chester, have asked me to come back to do some visiting lecturer talks since I've left. So I'm just going to try and make some more progress on that. So it's just before 7:30 and I'm going to get ready to be logging in for an RCN talk on leadership that I'm hoping is going to be really interesting because of the different bits of social media and bits of the RCN website I'm logged into. I get information about different talks, so it's always good to try and keep up to date on things. It's around about 10:30 now, coming towards the end of the day. I've just been doing some guitar practice, which again I find really useful for self-care and for keeping my mental health going well. I truly feel that I'm one of the luckiest people in the world with one of the best jobs in the world, and I hope you've enjoyed getting a brief insight into it. Thank you guys.